Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Building a Model and Chatting. I'm Taco. It's great to have you again. And we're starting an hour late. Originally, I wasn't even going to stream today, but I got reminded that I have something going on tomorrow night. So today it is. And so we're here. We're working on the legs. We're going to see if we can't finish them up today. We've got a little bit left to do on the legs, and then it's the feet. So we're going to dive right in. And D4 and N2. 4. There's our N2. All right. I hope everyone's doing well. Make this really awkward to cut. That one. And that one. And then we've got D4. And we need 11, which is this one. So other than that, nothing too much going on. I finished painting the Gunnerzaku Warrior, and it did not turn out as good as I had hoped. Therefore, it is out of the commission of, or out of the contest for being in the contest. And I may even use it to learn some other skills. I don't know. I'm not exactly thrilled with it. Part of it was I had to redo parts 2 or 3 times, and, painting them, and it just, each time you do it, part of it just isn't the same, no matter what I try to do. All right, I can hear sound. Where do I turn down the sound? Come on. There we go. Hopefully that should get rid of the sound. And yeah, so that's kind of, I'll show it later today. I'm not exactly thrilled with it. I mean, it looks decent, but there are some obvious areas that are just horrible. But after, a third attempt, I just can't. It's going to destroy the plastic that much more if I strip it again and redo it. And then there's issues with the top coat. That's been kind of an ongoing issue lately, is the top coats. And the top coat I would like to use appears to be out of supply at the moment. So that's just great on top of everything, which is a really bad thing because I need that for whatever contest build I do. So I've got to figure that out on top of everything. This goes like, there it goes. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. Song. Okay, why does that not fit like it should? I don't like that. There's like this extra little, like this seat's fine, but then it's just like, oh, I see what it is. Okay. You, for some reason, don't want to close all the way. Hmm. Well, I'm not taking this thing apart to paint, so I'll just do this. Sometimes it's just better just to do this. All right. Just hold that together for a second. We have to go down the whole line here. There we go. Just press as much of this together as I can. So this is fun, but that's life. I hope everyone's doing all right, though. What else is going on? Currently working on the master grade Epion while trying to figure out what I'm going to paint next. So I don't know. That'll be interesting. Got a few that I could do. I could do the double O riser, though I'm kind of waiting on that one a little bit. I've got the master grade Providence gundam. And what else? I think I got one more. Hey, John, great to see you. I hope you're doing well, sir. We're just waiting for this glue to dry for a second. All right. That has dried pretty well. Let's see if that fits better now. It's very loose. I mean, it fits, but it's loose. Like extremely loose. But I just thought that this, let's see here, probably holds it in place. It appears probably to do that. That exact thing. Okay, come on. Come on, slide. There it goes. Yep, that does exactly what we needed to do. Excellent. And then this doesn't want to shift everything back into place. I guess that's it. That's a lot straighter than this one, isn't it? There's the same. This one's got a little bit more of a bend to it. I don't know why. Don't know if it's just because it's tough. Man, these joints are tough. If it's something with this, because this is not fitting right. All right. What's going on here? Let's see. That's rubbing against there. So what's not going exactly how it should compared to this one? Let's see what take this part off and see. Nice. What'd you sell? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, sure. Now I give it a little bit more pressure and suddenly it goes into place. See it. Is it? Well, let's see. I guess that's right. Okay. Push that one back on. And then this one. I don't know what was the problem necessarily. Are those magic cards? Mystic, because I don't think Pokemon had mystic rares. Maybe they did. See, this one seats better than this one too. What's going on? Okay, that looks. Then when it, yeah, see, then it splits apart. I'm gonna have to take a look at that later. Yeah, magic cards, okay. I haven't followed Magic Colossus. I've never done the whole magic thing. I was a Pokemon person, and watching that whole crazy thing nowadays and how that's like ballooned into like astronomical like prices. Uh, Yeah, those I looked at those. I saw them at Walmart actually, and I couldn't believe the price they wanted for just a booster pack of them. I'm like, they look cool, but the price is just insane. I mean, Magic's really hit a market with kind of doing the like theme stuff now. I'll give them credit for that. They have definitely hit that market. All right. So I'm getting closer to finding a perfect grade unicorn perfectibility at a price I could actually want. We're down to I found one for 460 shipped, which still is too much of a price. But it's getting there. Though I don't know when I'd be able to afford one, especially with the Gundam base tour coming to my local store. So I kind of want to save money for that in case there's any like exclusives I want. Though like the Gundam base tour tends to do just like clear coats and metal coats, which I'm not a fan of because especially the metal coats, those always seem to half rub off. they don't account for that. Like they don't undergate. So like you end up having a bunch of spots that are like gray plastic or white plastic and just look bad. So I don't know. I'll be curious to see what they have there. It was like 5 hours away for like the last tour, but now this tour is gonna be like 15 minutes away. So I plan on getting there like super early. Because I think it starts at like 9 or 10. And so I'll probably get there around like 6 or 7 just to chill. Because hey, why not? I also have like they're doing like a ticket system where you can like VIP ticket and they're free and I got one. But I don't know necessarily if it like lets me skip ahead or anything like that. So because what I'll do is I'll probably do the store first, throw whatever I get into my trunk of my car, and then do everything else that they have to do. So that's the plan. Let's get this. But like P Bandai is gonna have a bunch of the like Gundam based stuff as like a summer sale starting tomorrow. But like I'm unsure like if that like includes like the current stuff that they're gonna be doing. So I imagine any new like kits they'll have there before they might be in stores. So that will be a I wonder if they might have the FAS and EXS master grades there early. That would be super cool. I would pick up one of those and then pre-order the other one. Yeah. Work with me here. There we go. Aren't you just fancy? Come on. Oh, look at you all nice and fancy. Now that's a leg. Uh, yeah, so that's all the exciting news I have. I need to remember to watch some Gundam Wing. Been forgetting about that. Okay. So we are slowly getting through this, though. I will say that it is very slow, but we are doing it. We are, I want to say, like 4 more streams till we're done with like the heat, like the mech, and then the weapons, and then I haven't fi- I haven't even tried to calculate how long the horse will take. But I mean, 4 more live streams that would take us basically halfway into July, and I imagine the horse will probably take another like 6 streams, if not 8. So you're looking well into August, maybe September. That would be my guess. All right. Then I'll probably take like a week break after that, and then start the perfect grade Banshee most likely. That would be the plan. There we go. Look at that. All right. We need, let's see here, D4 again. And we need G1 and P2. And we'll grab B7 right away as well. All right. Let's get these cut out. P2, 8. That 8? Yes, that is 8. All right. At the moment, though, I am on a buy and freeze. I cannot buy any more Gunpla. I have spent all the monies. All right. Okay. And right now, there isn't really any kits other than maybe Fire Lord that are like jumping at me like I really want to get. I mean, other than the usual Grail ones. But other than that, I've pretty much, hate to say, but I've pretty much gotten everything that I've kind of wanted. I mean, with the FAS and the EXS coming up at end of this year, beginning of next year, that really kind of takes out the Grail games. It reads perfect raid, unicorn perfectibility. Funny thing is, right now, P Bandai has the Divine expansion right now on it, and I might just pick that up and hold on to it for whenever I do pick up the unicorn perfectibility, just so I have it. And it's not like it's one of those things that, like, if I end up not getting the unicorn perfectibility, that like I'm stuck with it. I mean, it will sell pretty easily. Throw an extra $30 onto the price, and it will sell fast. I mean, they go for a lot more on eBay than that. I mean, if I had the money, I would just buy stuff on P Bandai and just resell it on eBay. The Xavier's Yen looks so cool. I want that one. I definitely kind of want that one. I'm still kind of disappointed with the ending. Like, there's parts of it I liked, and then parts I'm just like, eh. I still don't see what the girls saw in like Shiro in Shiro. I mean, he was basically a homeless guy with like no personality, except other than going, the Gundam tells me this, the Gundam tells me that. I'm like, the Gundam tells me you're kind of retarded. That's right, I used the R word. Sorry if it offends anyone, but I used it. It's the only way I can explain it. All right. Oh, forgot something here. Let's get sanded. All right, let's get the hobby knife. It doesn't want to sand down. Doesn't want to sand down. I always wonder if my razors are getting dull because they don't seem to sand as well as they used to. I'm like, do they dull? I don't know if they dull or not. I'll have to read up on that. Let's see. I think we're going to end up saving the foot for next stream. Almost tossed it out, but we got those. All right. once I'm done with this step on both legs, I'll show you the finished master grade Gunner Zaku Warrior. I do have to put like some. I have some dry, dry decals or whatever, the ones that you have to rub on. I have one or two of those I might try to put on, but other than that, I think that's it for that. It did not turn out how I wanted it. I'm rather kind of disappointed in it. Actually left me questioning my skills quite a bit too. I'm just like, I'm not doing some hot lately. A little bit of confidence. There we go. So that is the leg without the foot. All right, on to the second one. All right. But other than that, nothing much going on. Really debating learning the carbon fiber look, but then I'm also like, I haven't even gone good with just lacquers on its own. So why am I trying to learn an advanced technique when I'm still learning the basics? So I think right now it's between Providence Gundam and Double O Riser, I think, for the next one to be painted. I think that's all I have really. Well, I have a few in the queue that I could do. I could always do Freedom with what I had planned as like a dark Freedom, but I don't know. On P Bandai, I saw one of the Gundam base tour things was a green Freedom, and I thought that actually kind of looked cool. It looked like kind of the same green as the Gundam Build Fighters. At least that's what it reminded me of. Go. Okay. Yeah, probably not getting as many people here today because I had originally said not tonight, but then it had to be tonight. So the lately audience has been down anyways, so who knows? It is summertime. Which then once football season starts, I switch to Tuesday anyways because I don't go against Monday Night Football. That was always a losing formula. I see a bunch of streamers doing like midday streams now. Seems like most do midday. I don't know many that do the night stuff, especially the build streams. Okay. Which is funny because everyone goes down to Florida during summertime. In my opinion, is kind of I understand everyone's got school break off and all that fun jazz, but all right, we got both of them done. Let's clean this table off a little bit here. I'm not going to start the feet today because the feet is just like 8 billion small parts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show off the Gunner Zaku Warrior, and then we'll probably end it a little short today since it's a little bit later of a stream. So, all right. And pull the big guy out here. There he is. If I kind of, there's the shield. You can see right there a little discoloration happened. This leg, that turned out completely horrible. That was me trying to fix something. The color variants just didn't work out. There's a lot of like scuffed parts too, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That didn't get painted for some reason. But otherwise, I really do kind of like how the green was a last minute decision. I kind of like that. And then there's the back. But just like the consistency, like it just, I don't know. It just, I got to learn how to make it flow better or something. And I don't, after like the first prime and paint, the ones that I had to redo, I just don't think they ever recovered as well as I was hoping. Oh, I agree. The shade of blue is awesome. I love the shade of blue. But yeah, it just, I don't know. It just, I'm not thrilled with it. But otherwise, I'm happy. I wish I would have had a darker blue for this, for like the parts that are supposed to be a darker blue. I just don't think the tone was enough of a change. And then this was the like machine gun type thing. It turned out pretty bad at the end. Part of it was I came down one night, and split, for no reason, and like I'm like 75% asleep, nodding off as I'm like doing fine like little brushwork things. And like the next morning I came down and there was like chrome slashes like across a piece. It was just like I had clearly like fallen asleep while painting it and just and didn't even notice because I was half asleep. I don't know why I did that. But I definitely got to work on the consistency. That's probably the biggest thing I learned from this is to get one straight like color. Like it feels like each piece is only almost off on its color. I don't know. I got to do a better job of doing thin, real light coats instead of a thick coat, which I tried to do on this, but occasionally like my finger would slip or something and part of it would get thick coated and it was just frustrating. But I do like, overall, I mean, it still looks semi nice. It's different. This leg, I just wish, especially this piece, I just wish a lot of it just, I don't know, little scuffs and stuff. It is what it is. But yeah, I agree. The green really popped. I would totally do like the green again in that type of way at some point. And that was actually with the Aqueous stuff instead of lacquer. I just hand painted, I thinned and hand painted the Aqueous green in those tight spots just to add that little bit of variance. Which I wish I would have added a little bit more in different spots, like where this like chrome is. I wish I would have just maybe did that as a neon green. I don't know. That maybe as a neon green. That one up there is neon green. But also the issue with the top coat was a major part of issues too on this. So I don't know. I can't fully complain. And then I tried to do something with the feet, and the bottom of the feet didn't turn out as good as I had hoped either. But it is what it is. On to the next thing. Anyways, John, it's always great to have you chatting in there. Always appreciate you coming and watching. And so, till Friday or Saturday, take care and take time for yourself and have a great rest of the week. Bye.